Hello, my name is Lee Newby. GooseChase is my digital tool that I'm going to be telling you about. I'd heard of GooseChase before and I really wanted to look at it closely. GooseChase is an online scavenger hunt. How it works, there is an organizing tab and a playing tab. In the organizing tab, this is for the creator. You can create the game from scratch using your own clues, using your own missions, using all the all your own stuff. Or there's also a library where you can choose missions. You can also choose games that have already been made public. The creator, whoever creates the scavenger hunt, has the option of what kind of response is necessary for the players to use. And so those responses could be a text message, a picture, or GPS tracking. So all of the users have to have a smartphone, either an iPhone or an Android, and they have to have the GooseChase app downloaded on that phone. Once the game is created, the creator sends the code to join if they choose to have a passcode, because you can do an option where it is completely public and you don't have to have a passcode. And students or participants, users, players are able to play. And how this works is you join the game, you complete the missions, you read the clues, you complete the missions, whether you have to go to a certain point and take a picture, whether you have to get to a certain point and type some words that are found there, or maybe it is just your GP, you have to send your GPS location. That is completing your mission. There's also the option that you can track your opponents. Also, the creator can track all of the participants as well. And then, of course, the first one finished is the winner. The pricing is the kicker here for this app, for this program. The recreational program is free, but you can only have three teams per game, and only 3 players if you're doing an individual game. This wouldn't work for my students because I have 20 in a class or 28 in a class, and that's way too many to put on a team or on 3 teams, and it's way too many for the free program. So the free program wouldn't work for me. The starter is 8 teams per game or 8 players per individual game, and it's $299, and it just goes up from there. And so this is not anything I don't think that I could use, but as I was exploring this, what I would really like to do is to use this for my summer reading project. My students are always given a novel that they have to read over the summer, and they have activities that they have to complete. This would be so great if, say, we did Tom Sawyer, and my students had to take a picture of themselves with Tom Sawyer's transportation down the Mississippi River. Or maybe they need to maybe it's something about the white picket fence that Tom Sawyer had to paint. There's so many things that I could do with this, and at the end, according to the organizing section of this, I can organize a slideshow. I can organize a slideshow to show my kids the first day of school, where they've all been. It would be a great idea to use for my kids who are going on vacation. Here is the save and review and save submissions. It would be a great idea for my kids who go on vacation. They carry their novel with them. They get to take pictures at maybe they take a picture on the Mississippi River, or in front of one of those plantation fences or something. It would be so great to be able to play this the first day of school. But accessibility would be my problem. Most of my students do not have technology. I teach junior high schoolers, particularly 7th, 8th, and ninth graders, I guess. And a lot of those kids don't have phones. And so the accessibility would be a problem for me. I also talked to my assistant principal today, and I was showing her this website. And we're talking about maybe doing something at the end of the year for our faculty as a group, and then showing the video the first day of school next year or something. But this just seems like such a fun program. I would love to be able to use this.